Hey guys, it's Frankie here. I want to show you guys two ways artificial intelligence is going to revolutionize the cleaning and restoration industries. If you got a cleaning company or a restoration and you do water damage repair and fire damage and these kind of things, this is going to be a game changer. And what this means for you in practical terms is that you have almost unlimited sales and marketing help for free that can be applied to your business 24/7. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Frankie Finn. I'm the CEO of Get Flood Jobs. You may have seen us in Clean Facts Magazine or Restoration and Remediation or Cleaning and Restoration. So let me show you the first change. And you may have seen these already. These are sales chat bots. So there are two types of sales chat bots that you may be familiar with. One is the one where you can ask preset questions, meaning like you can ask like three or four preset kind of questions that like have scripted answers. And if you ask anything outside of that, or you have any questions, they can't really handle that sort of curveball, but they're really good at those three or four things. Now, there is a second type of chat bot that you may have seen where it's got like a real live human being. And of course, the downside of that, even though it's awesome, is they're human and they have staff costs and they probably only work certain hours of the day and they don't have 24/7 availability. So for you to have someone staffing your website 24 hours a day, as we know, like somebody can have an emergency flood repair at 3 in the morning, is really not feasible for those kind of things. And I know you guys have some awesome answering services, but through the magic of artificial intelligence, I'm going to show you guys some examples, some of these other tabs I have open in just a second. But what you're going to see is that we can actually feed all of your basic, like the questions you get asked: how much does it cost, how long does it take, does this insurance company cover it, what's the process, those kind of things. We can feed those into artificial intelligence, and it can actually handle all the curveballs and actually like book people into your service live in real time for free, 24 hours a day. Imagine like the best performing salesperson in your company, and it's artificial intelligence. And I'm going to show you this is it's already better than you probably think it is. And I'll show you some examples in just a second. But I want to show you the second way first that it's changing our industry is creating content. And this is what we're going to focus on in just a second here. So I'll show you guys some examples. But creating content just got like really fucking dog shit easy. Excuse my language, but I'm a little bit of a potty mouth. And this is the kind of stuff I'm seeing in my world that you guys probably aren't familiar with. But I'm part of a lot of like these AI communities, and I don't pretend to have this all figured out. But over the last week, this person says, Daniel, a friend of mine, we created a custom script that automates AI content that ranks, not just content, oh no, keyword research, outline, calendar, keywords, LSI, clustering. What that means in like normal everyday English is they're able to find out what people are searching for in Google, and AI does that. It finds out like where the conversation is, where the questions, creates the content, posts it to your website, and then that content is found by people in Google. It ranks in the search engines, and the entire thing from start to finish, including the research part of it, including the figuring out what to write about, and all of that was generated by AI. And you guys already have this in the real world form. If you think about what Google is, it's mostly just a question and answer service. It's a big fancy question and answer service. And people are asking all kinds of questions. They have cleaning questions, they have damage, flood questions, carpet cleaning, mold remediation. They have variations of that. What's going to happen to my stuff? Is my VCR any good? Although nobody really has a VCR anymore, right? Um, you know, are my DVDs ruined? Can my couch be salvaged? Will insurance cover this? How long is it going to cost? How much? Who should I call? Should I call the plumber? Should I call my adjuster? Should I call a contractor? And then there's just variations of location, this suburb, that suburb, downtown Atlanta, and all these sort of things. And so if you really, really want to get, especially like the good category 3 kind of flood jobs, you need to have content for all of these things. You need to actually have every single question somebody types into Google, you need to have an answer for that. Now, I'm just going to close this, sorry. This used to take a mountain of work, but I'm going to show you something right here. I actually just had AI generate a list of like services that you might offer, as well as I had to put in the frequently asked questions and then things people might Google. So, for example, if you do like emergency water extraction, how quickly can you respond? So I just did this as a little test. But I said, please write a 500-word article about response times for a water damage restoration company in Atlanta, or wherever you are, and how long it takes. Use humor in American slang. If I just click save and submit, you can watch how fast this actually does this in real time. Title: Drenched in Hilarity, Atlanta's Water Damage Restoration Company and their lightning fast response time. When it comes to water damage, there's no time to dilly-dally. Just like your favorite NASCAR driver, you need a water damage restoration company in Atlanta that can shift into high gear and reach you faster than a chicken runs from Colonel Sanders. Buckle up and prepare for a wild ride as we delve into the thrilling world of Atlanta's damage responders who are swift as a cheetah on a caffeine binge. This is a little bit because I use humor in American slang, but I just wanted to show you, like, can you tell this is not written by a human? Because I can't. Need for Speed, faster than a bat out of hell, fast as a green light. Now imagine this is your content, and at the end of it, it has your phone number, it has your reviews, it has people looking for you, so that when somebody goes to Google and they type, "I'm in Atlanta, how long does it take for a water damage company?" Boom, there's your article. It's found, and again, it's selling your stuff. And imagine there's not just one or two of these. Imagine like inroads to a city, but there's hundreds of these, all driving driving phone calls to your main theme, which is whatever services you're actually trying to pitch. And I want to show you just like what's kind of coming down the pipeline, so you guys are ahead of the curve. But you're getting jobs right now from the internet. Like, this is going to be a game changer. In fact, most even like SEO and pay-per-click companies and web designers and things aren't really fully up to speed on what this is. But just for example, I can actually clone somebody's voice. These are just friends of mine I've been playing around with, but I can upload clips of their voice and clone them. So imagine you have just like a few phone calls recorded. I can clone your voice, and then we can turn that into audio content and podcasts and even videos, right? Like, I want to show you here. This is slides.io. Let me just see if I can turn off the music here. It looks like I can't, so we got to listen to some cheesy music, but I'll pause this in just a second. You can take that chat GPT thing, click a few buttons, tell it how many slides you want to turn it into, and as my old Italian friend Franco used to say, bingo bongo boom, like that, you got PowerPoint slides. So that's all about all of the loud, obnoxious music I could handle from this video. But I wanted to show you guys, like, imagine that we can take your artificially generated content, put it in your voice, put PowerPoint slides, and we can actually like create videos about those things with clicks of a button. This is also another cool thing called Midjourney, and you'll see it generates artificial intelligent images. So I'm actually out of credits right now, so I'll have to show you guys what it looks like. But people are doing this in real time. Mostly people are using it for shenanigans. You can see like people are just generating video game images. If we just wait a second, you'll see people generating this in real time. So somebody just put World Financial System, playful logo for an online web developer. That one actually should be an interesting one. Let's see if we can wait a second. So there we go. In a matter of like 10 seconds, they just created 4 example logos the company can use. And they said, create a logo for an online web developer starting with the letter M, incorporating the M into the design for the love of web development, developer, and software engineer. So we can create images, we can create videos, we can create slides out of the stuff that you just generated and like literally dominate where people are looking to find you. So if you guys are interested, by the way, in potentially getting our help or just finding out a little bit more about what we do, you can go to floodjobs.com and check out what we're up to in the world of crazy AI, and sign up for our free newsletter where we'll show you like how you can actually apply this stuff. And if you want some help doing it, we'd be happy to help you on the implementation side. You can click on here and get your free plan. But otherwise, check that out and make sure to subscribe to this channel because we got lots of good stuff coming.